Hi guys, just a little introduction. The next couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I'll put together a electrical videos, 2 of them, or maybe might even stretch to 3. So basically, over the last probably 7 weeks on and off, working around other stuff, I have designed a board, put in ring circuits, radial, 3-plate and 2-plate, single, double and intermediate switching. I've tested it all. I've bought the equipment. I made the board, the big rig, and really enjoyed it. A bit nervous about actually putting it out there to the whole world to see it and criticise. Now, disclaimer, this is all about electrics. The next 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it's all about electrics. So if it's not your thing, I understand. And it's not been perfect. There's been ooms, ahs, dropping equipment, dropping tools, making mistakes. But I've tried to keep it as real as I can. I have edited it because there's a lot of pauses and stuff, which you don't want to sit there and watch a pause. I've sped bits up, but overall 90% of it's in there, and you'll see the real problems that I have to solve, the uncertainty, it's unfamiliar, and hopefully you'll see my confidence grow. So guys, thank you for stopping by. If it's not your thing, I really get it, and I will back to making different kind of content in the next few weeks. But right now I'm doing a lot of electric, so that's what it's about. So I hope you enjoy it, and please leave a comment, show the love, like and share. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy. Hi guys, so I'm in the second part of the test, which will mean I need to put my CPC into there. I need to link 0 the plug. I've got trusted 50p wherever it's gone. You can't, I'm going to have to get myself a proper linking lead there. So, yeah, and then I'll 0 that. That is now 0. We're good to go on there. And I've lost my screwdriver again, which happens all the time. So I'm taking that one out of here again. And now I'm going to put into the CPC bar. That's your link out. Which is 4mm, it's quite thick. And my lecturer at college, well, training centre, did tell me always to move them. It does help now because I've got the numbers on the, so I'm not going to get confused. So we're going to go to the sockets again now. Hope you can see me. But I'll talk you through what I'm doing. So I'm putting the plug in, switching on 0.13. 0.12, 0.13, 0.17, yes, getting higher, which is what you should expect. 1.15, there's a little bit of a run, but not a lot. 0.17, 0.15, 0.18, 0.17. So that it does confirm that it confirms polarity, which confirms that I have actually put all the conductors into the right places without the need to take off the front plates. It also confirms that the CPC is continual and it's all good condition. There's not a problem, so it's the flow around. So if there was a problem, it'd give me a very, very high reading, or very low, or within range, and then slowly getting higher from top to bottom. So you can imagine a room there, next socket's there, next socket's in the next room. Further away has more cable, so you'd expect a higher resistance. So I'm really pleased with that one. I'm going to record those, the radio sockets. Really pleased with that. As I say, I am watching some videos and making sure I've got the system down. It's coming back to me a lot more now because I don't test very often. I do a lot of college, but that was the purpose of doing this, so I could test it with my own mega tester. So yeah, I'm going to do the next test, record that, do the next test, and then I'll record some of this. I know it's probably a little bit boring, but you can see my process, and you know, I'm recording what I'm doing and why. So, and I'm starting to understand everything. The aim is to make sure we know that the cable that's going through the system, through the walls, is in good condition, and it's not been integralised. You know what I mean? There's no problem, no breakdown. So, and this is how we do it. Really clever stuff, to be fair. So yeah, I'll carry on and I'll click into the next once I'm onto the next stage. Right, still on the testing, guys. So I had a bit of a game with this big one for the shower 6mm. Got into the earth bar, but I had to move this earth bar temporary out because it wouldn't go across. But and then I tested it, and basically when I switched on, I was still getting a reading. But what I've failed to understand is the switch. I was testing the bottom. So when it was on, so it was good, but when I switch it off, the bottom's still live, if that makes sense. It's only when you put the load at the top, in this case the on, with the low feed out, so the out. I would have tested on the outwards with the polarity switch on and off, because I haven't got nothing coming out. It did cause me a bit of stress. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I had to sit down and work it out in my head, thinking, well, the cable from there to there, there's no problem. But yeah, so basically, because I've only got load coming in, no load going out, the actual switch, I had to test from the top where the feed coming out, and then it all worked fine. So that was 0.02, very small run anyway. So because how expensive the 6mm was, I didn't do any ravelling on that one. So I'm going to put that back now, and then we're going to go to ring sockets. I don't know if there's a different system for this, so I shall come back. But the lads have been really helpful. I've had a good, probably 30-minute chat with each of them tonight about different things. They want me to tidy this up a bit. See you can see some copper showing. So they're not happy with that, which is why I send them photos and stuff. So yeah, one thing I was saying is you put them all really neat. I made them all neat, as you can see. Then I've got to take each and every one out. So I think I'm going to just do what I've got to do, then tidy up the board later. Because now that one now isn't where I want it to be. And he did query why I haven't put the numbers there. And you know what, guys, I haven't even got a reason, so that'll have to be done as well. But yeah, happy. We're going to do my ring, my rings next, which are there. So I'll see you in the next one. Hi guys, so I'm just doing the continuity of the ring final. So we got R1, which is the line conductors, R2, which is the CPCs, and Rn, which is the neutrals. And we've got 0.18, 0.18 and 0.32, which I would expect the CPC to be higher due to the cross-sectional area is much smaller, therefore more resistance. Right, so next test coming up. Feeling more comfortable. More I do it, the easier it becomes. So I'll catch you in a minute. Hi guys, so I'm on the second part of this test, and I've linked out opposite legs on the ring final. So we've got opposite legs. I'm going to check the plugs now. 0.26. When we turn it off, greater than 999, which tells me everything is good. 0.25. 0.26. 0.26. 0.26. 0.27. 0.25. 0.25. So I'm happy with that, and I did roll a lot of cable extra to get good readings like this. So at college you'd be getting like really low, 0.002 or something. So 0.25 is the reading I'm going to put down. 0.25. Just check that again. Yeah, 0.25. Oh, right. So yeah, that's the second part. Oh yeah, I know we've got to check the CPC next. So good morning guys, it's Monday. Feeling a little bit better today. Still not 100%, but okay, so continuity of CPCs is the first dead test we do. And I've been doing some of the testing, but yesterday I got my lights done. There was just an issue with the intermediate switch, which I solved thanks to Liam and Carl. Got that sorted. And really good mentors to be fair, very patient with me, but I'm getting it now. So basically, what we're checking for is that the CPC, the earth, goes all around the system per circuit. So I bought a linking out linking out lead, which is called R1 R2 linking out lead. So basically, instead of taking all the cables out and back in and out, it just links. So I've linked between the earth bar and the line conductor for circuit 5, which is a 3-plate. I have normal leads, so I've put the leads there and got them back to 0 because there is resistance in the leads as well. So you can just watch me do it. So I have had a run through because I don't want to balls everything up on camera, but I just wanted to make sure everything is good to go. So, and we're checking for polarity as well. We're checking that the switch on and off like they should. So we're going to go 0.34, which is fantastic, and we'll switch that one off. And we've got greater than 999, which tells me we've turned the circuit off, therefore continuity obviously goes up because it's not passing through. So the second one on the circuit is from a 0.53 ohms. We'll switch one on. Greater than 999. Switch that one off. We've got a reading 0.51. Exactly what I'm looking for. No 0.67. Switch that one on. Greater than 999. We'll switch that one on or off. On in this way. 0.68. Switch that on. Greater than 999. Let's do one more. 0.65. So my highest reading is 0.65. we have 1, 2, 3 points. But reason they are higher is the coiled 1.5 cable, which are coiled quite tight wrap. It's causing the resistance to be higher, which is what I want, because at college we have short runs and there's no resistance, so this is better for testing. This would be like the real world, so I'm not worried about that at all, because I can see I've got a massive coiled cable behind there. So what that shows is that all the switches are turning off and on and breaking the circuit. So you switch A, switch B, C, etc. So I'm really pleased with that. So I've not tested circuit 5. I'll record that on my paperwork in a minute. So now I'm gonna fair. As long as it's on that bar anyway, it doesn't matter. So this is absolutely live because I haven't done this test before. Now I'm thinking I'm just gonna put my crocodile clip on for the CTC because I can get a bit of a grip on it and I can press the button. So at the moment we're off. .17, quite low reading, nice low reading. Even lower, 0.9. So that's not moving, so there's a problem with that one still, I believe. Let's try this one. Bit tricky to get this one actually. Yeah, we've still got a problem with this that I need to solve. I'm not too sure because that is a switch right. So I'm going to just double check on video how to do the CPC continuity on a 2-plate, because it might be coming from the switch live, which would make sense, which should be there. So let me try that one because I did check them one out yesterday and they all work fine. So let me put that there. And yeah, 0.5. That's kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's switching it at here, but I'm gonna check with Carlin, but that should be switching that switch there, I believe. How was doing it now? So I just want to double check on how we do that one, because this is actually working fine. At the moment this is off completely. And this is a bit tricky here. So I think, I'm not too sure if yeah, there's nothing coming off that one. So at the moment there's nothing coming off there. But there is now. I'm going to do that. So this is going to need some investigation on this one, guys, because the top one, these two, that's switching that off and it shouldn't. So maybe I've got the switching line wrong, so I'm going to rewire them. But this is why I'm testing and this is why I'm practicing. Definitely did the 3-plate yesterday and I drew it out again. So today I'm going to I'm going to read you those ones. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Hi there. About 40 minutes later. So saw the problem, and actually having these problems are helping me like think, okay, so what's happening? So permanent feed's coming in here, and you can't have the permanent feed and the switch feed in the same termination. So I was testing from there to there. That's the permanent feed. That's a switch, switching them on and off. So it was the intermediate switch again. I'd wired in vertically instead of parallel. So each switch different. But that's what was causing. I was having one switching. The first one was fine. It was the end one. But actually, I'm figuring it out in my head now. It's starting to make absolute sense. So this is the continuity of CPC, and we've got 0.15 polarity. Yep. 0.6 off. 0.16. Fantastic. So when I'm switching the switches on and off, it do what it's supposed to do greater than 999. So which tells me that the circuit has broken. Not broken as in not working. Well, actually, it's not working out like it should. So it's switching it. So imagine the continuity going around, big circle, and then you break it. So then it'd say, I can't. The resistance is going high. As we measure continuity and resistance, obviously it's saying 999. So I'm really happy with that. That was probably the better than actually building it was doing the testing. So I've still got to do the insulation resistance. So that will be sending a 500 volts DC from the machine through the circuit, and that will tell us if there is any breaks or any wiring conductors that are leaking, basically, in other words. So a bit like if you put water on a pipe and put a hole in it, the machine knows. So I'm looking for greater than 999 on all those readings. So I will be back. I'll put it on my piece of paper. All this is digital now, but I saw the lads doing this a lot. So I've done a ring final, so I've done all of them now. 0.14. A couple of high readings, but I think that could just be to do with how much so guys, I don't know if this is interesting or not, but so polarity is, have I checked that all the conductors are in the right place? So I've done a visual, obviously, but when I was doing the testing and turning it off on, I was checking all the switches was working, and that polarity was correct. So that was all my CPCs done. I've done the continuity of CPCs, continuity fine ring circuit conductors. So I need to do the insulation resistance. The stuff I can't do because A, you're doing live, and B, I have no earth connected from there to my main supply, so you can't get your ZEs or ZSs. I think it's ZSs on the board, so can do the ZSs. But yeah, really, really good. I'm learning more by so what's been happening. I get a problem and then I'll seek advice from Liam and Carl, and they don't just give me. They just ask me to figure it out and why, because that's so important. Once you understand what's going on, then it's easy to put the problems right, if that makes sense. So if they just said, "Oh, stick that in there, that you got good." So having these problems are making me think, and I had a moment today. I was like, permanent feed. How do you find that? How do you find the switching feed? Because they're both the same colours, And so I built it out with my tester, which I could do that in real life. That's to just put an extension that a ring, like a piece of wire round. I mean, I bet there's another way to do it, but I don't know. But what I'm happy about is all my sockets, all my lighting is now ready and done and tested. So just doing the insulation resistance, done some already. I just was a bit fuzzy on Saturday when I was starting to do it. So, and the purpose is I can keep on doing it until I really know. So, okay, so the next time you see me, I'll be doing some insulation resistance, and then I want to put all these back on, and then fit them all in properly, and then we're ready to. The lads want to do a live test, but obviously, I'm not doing that until I hear. But you know, it has been a really, really good experiment for me, from the construction to the design of the circuits to doing the consumer board, and then doing the testing. I feel I've done a lot. So hopefully within a couple of months I'll be qualified level 2, which is electrician's mate, and that will be a big milestone for me to get to that level, because I have put a lot of work in, a lot of hard work and money, bought all the equipment. I'm always investing in me, so you know, because it's great when you turn up for a job and they're like, "Oh, you got one?" "Yeah, I got one." You know, "Oh, how are you going to get around that problem?" "Oh, I've got a little machine to do that with." You know, so it's all good. So yeah, and thank you for sticking with me on this. For those who do not know electrics, this is boring as hell. But this is my life. We get the cruising, we do the dancing, the taekwondo, but this is a massive important part of it and for my future. So catch you on the next one. Hi guys, so I'm just doing the insulation resistance test. I've set up, so this is looping earth, neutral and lines. Greater than 999. Fantastic. So that's so for any 1, 2. So I'm going to really do that test with the opposite circuits, so to speak, for the lighting only. That's all checked out fine. It's all brand new cable, so I'm not expecting any problems there. Okay, fantastic. So you turn that off a minute. So we've done the 3 circuits there, so that's what the first test. And the second test I've got to do is line 500 volts. Fine. Hi guys, so I'm just doing the insulation resistance test. I've set up so. Hi guys, but you're sick of seeing me. Listen, it's done. The insulation tested perfect. I'm going to ask lads a couple of questions because I don't know if the fly leads counters the neutral or the actual neutral. As you can see, I've numbered them all now, and there's no copper showing. I'm really pleased about some feedback I had from the lads. All my sockets are on. The lamps are ordered already. So yeah, I'm really proud of it, really pleased with it. It has been challenging. The lights have been the most challenging, which I thought they would, but I've learned stuff that I'll always take with me now. It started to make sense when it didn't work, when I was testing it and stuff. Plus, I've learned how to test a bit more accurately, and I sort of know what to test for. And I've completed paperwork. I've used my on-site guide, so I've drawn out diagrams. So I am really pleased with that. set out to do what I said I'd do. The next stage is testing live, but I need the 2 electricians with me for that. I think I'm keen on actually turning the thing on and seeing what happens. So but yeah, it's been a challenge. I've overcome problems. I'm back at college on Saturday, so Saturday, Sunday for the next up to 5 weeks, but I've already done a few anyway. So this has probably put me in good stead, to be fair. I mean, I don't know if it's the sort of thing that you want to see. As I said earlier, it is part of what I'm doing now. I'll try and document everything. And some people love the crew stuff, people love the electric, some people like the shop stuff. So a lot of people like the property. So it's you know, but for me, and I said I'd do it, so you know, I'll continue and do what I say I'm going to do. I've been poorly, I've been away, stuff like that, but I come back to it every single time. I've had to research stuff just to make sure I'm where I should be, and I'm absolutely chuffed how this has turned out. I couldn't have asked better, and the fact that I didn't sail through it either was quite good as well. I know my construction work needs looking at, and the next stage is, if I do another one, will probably be a big piece of OBS, a big piece, and I can get a straight line on that because this is shiny, so it's quite difficult to actually get things to drill screw properly, the slip and everything. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and looking forward to going back to college. Catch you in the next one, and thank you for coming on this journey with me. I'm going to get some haters, hopefully I'll get some love as well, but either way, I'll just crack on, upload honestly and openly about what I'm doing. And yes, electrician's going to come and say, what the hell are you doing, you've done that wrong, but I expect that, you know, it's one of them. So catch you on the next one.